email us. VanguardMedia LLC.com.
As the holiday season approaches, look no further for custom jewelry and waist beads than Kimberly and Company. Featuring natural stones, crystals, unique and vintage beads, you're sure to find a gift even for the person who has everything. Purchase necklaces, bracelets, and waist beads individually, or purchase a set for a better value. This show is sponsored in part by Sebastian Productions, where we specialize in modeling, runway coaching, personal styling, event production, and consulting. For more information, visit www.sebastianmodeling.com.
Y'all like my No,
I love it. Okay. Yes. Welcome back. We're Black Coffee with a side of tea. How y'all doing this week? Hey. Y'all been watching the news?
Yeah. Man, look.
Okay, I don't know what to start, so I'm gonna just start with hellos and how y'all's week started, and then we're gonna get into all the other things. So how y'all week been?
Amazing.
Awesome.
Transformating.
All right, so let's talk about who's at the table. First, we have Poet Goddess Fee. How you doing?
I'm doing outstanding.
Outstanding. Y'all heard that? All right, then we got the money maker over here, Lisa, the boss lady.
Hi, boss lady is amazing.
Awesome.
It's an amazing day.
Awesome. We're gonna hear a lot more about what she does on the, well, actually it's not on the side, it's her full-time thing. So we're going to hear a little bit more from this boss lady today. She's been kind of quiet, so I'm looking forward to her talking to us about what she can do to make us live better lives. And then we have our special guest, Miss Lavynder Lee.
Hey y'all. Hey. Thanks for having me, y'all.
Awesome. So the first question we always ask is, how's your week been? So we're all ladies, so ladies first doesn't count. So we're going to go with the newest at the table, Lavynder. How's your week been?
Girl, it's been busy.
Has it?
Busy, yes. Well, I took a little self-care week. I got my hair done, got my nails done. Because with this election, she had to do some self-care, honey. Something to get the mind right.
Yes, I'm with it. Okay, Lisa, you left us last week and you were disappearing. So how was your week? I think you went to go hang out.
I did. We had a very relaxing weekend last weekend.
Awesome.
And I'll talk about that on the travel tea.
Yeah.
With the boss lady. But it was very relaxing. My week has been the opposite. It's been busy. I died 3 times on Thursday. And yet I'm resuscitated. I'm back. I'm here with y'all. I went kickboxing.
Oh, it's my favorite.
But I died 3 times.
We were toxic.
However, I got back up.
Yes, sir. That's it.
And everything else turned around, so it turned into an amazing week.
Awesome. Miss P.
I'm right there with
you. Concerned? Your face is real concerned.
She said I died 3 times this week. I'm like, wait.
No, all right.
Wait a minute. Why this was I when this happened? But this week it's been trying. Okay. But it got better as the week went on.
Awesome.
Oh, I can't. I'm happy.
Amen.
It's almost ironic.
Yes, sir.
Give them show me. And get out.
Get out. That's what they said. These memes in the 3 hours that this has been announced, these memes have taken me down, giving me life.
Girl.
Bobby. So we want to say congratulations. Mr. President-elect Joe Biden in our first African-American woman of color, professional HBCU grad, aka Miss Kamala Harris. So happy, so proud. How many of y'all raise your hand? Not that they can see it, but if you breathed a sigh of relief when that 273 came across your screen, I was just like, oh my word. And the way that I was able to exhale was something like I have never experienced.
I didn't see 273. I saw it when it was, I wasn't necessarily following, but I was forced to on Facebook. But when I saw it, it was 284. Yeah, I was like, damn, he's still at 214. He was at 214 2 days ago. What happened? Right. But my side wasn't necessarily relief. I was extremely shocked.
Okay.
Very shocked. Okay. I feel slightly relieved though, because I do feel that change is necessary.
Yes.
Change is necessary.
Yes. And this is the beginning of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this was the initial step that needed to be made. And I'm hoping that, and I was talking about it earlier, I was just like, people were really going back and forth about whether or not they were going to go for Joe. Like, even after he was the declared nominee for the declared candidate for the Democrats, people were still like, I don't know. So what I'm hoping is that rather than us, sitting back and being like, all right, well, we got 4 years and we're going to see what happens. Hopefully, as Black people, we continue to keep that same fire and fervor, and we hold him accountable, right? And if there are things that are happening that we are like, okay, no, without us, there would be no you right now. So this is what we're expecting you to do to show up for us. Because I think that we gave Obama a lot of passes because we just were like, I know he's guilty. I just assume he's going to make the right decisions for the country, right?
No, you
can't. And in the meantime, I think a lot of times we were disappointed as Black people because we weren't necessarily spoken of as a priority group.
Let me tell you,
when have we been though?
That's true.
I agree on some levels about that with Obama. They blocked Obama harder than JJ.
Everything. They do a monkey wrench in his
every single thing. So a lot of things that we would have liked for him to do, I don't think he was able to do because, like I said, they were blocking support. Yeah.
But I think as Black people, and this is a sad thing, I think as Black people, we are sometimes comfortable and we are okay with lip service, right? So if you were the president and you were Black, I would have assumed like you would have at least mentioned, okay, these are things that we need to do as a country specifically to support Black people. Exactly. And so those were just even in conversation, he never really lifted up the concerns and Black issues of Black America. So for him, I think a lot of us just kind of like, okay, we got a Black president. That's enough of an accommodation for us. And I am hoping that with this new president being elected, that rather than us being comfortable with being accommodated and being tolerated and having promises thrown at us, hopefully we really do decide to hold this Democratic Party and hold their feet to the fire. Because even locally, there are just things that we need to make sure that we are allowing this power that we have accumulated through this process. I want us to continue with that same sort of power. And that
Can I speak to that power? I was having a conversation with my sister the other day, and we were talking about how Black people spend the most money in this country. What did she say? $1 trillion a year?
Absolutely.
We spend the most money and have the least respect and rights and equity. What is that?
Right.
So if we just stop paying for stuff, then maybe people would take us seriously.
Right.
Like, you're not getting my coins until I have full equity.
Absolutely.
And the other thing that irritates me about this election is, 400,000 people wrote in Kanye West?
Had no clue. I had no clue.
Well, first of all, why are you writing anybody in
at this point?
And I'm not even going to talk about Kanye because that's not why we're here.
Right.
You have two choices.
Right.
Pick a choice.
One of two.
One of two. You three. Okay, you have three choices. Pick a choice. Pick a choice that's there. Don't and you don't get to complain when you vote as a joke.
Right. You don't even take yourself serious.
Right. Like, it's not. This is the system we have. Is it broken? That's an understatement. But this is the system we have. Thank you. Work with what we have. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And so what we're going to do really quick is take a quick break. And then we will come back to learn more about Miss Lavynder Lee, who she is, and what we get to learn about her today. We'll hear after this break.
Are you tired of that?
Are you tired of bad hair days, dry, damaged hair, and lackluster curls? We know the struggle is real. Herbs Nectar Hair Care is here to bring life back to your hair and take you from struggle to shine. Offering organic, cruelty-free hair care options, we focus on giving you salon quality with multi-use products to save time, money, and shelf space. Visit our website today at www.earthsnectar.com for thicker, stronger, healthier hair. And don't forget to mention Stunner Radio at checkout.
Sorry, Jose.
No, that's cool. I'm gonna clean it up again.
Okay.
Yeah. I know I started. We'll go back up to the break. Cheers. And I'll clean that dead space up.
Okay.
Personality, charisma, and style. A true star ready to shine at your next event. Latriva Deneen, radio personality and event host, will make your event the place to be and provide lasting memories for your audience. If you want to take your event to the next level, book Latriva Deneen to be your host, MC, moderator, or red carpet interviewer and host. Contact her at Latriva Deneen on Facebook and Instagram for booking information and pricing. And make sure to mention Stunner Radio sent you.
Back. Here we go. And so we have at the table one more time, Miss Lisa, the boss lady. Hey, girl.
Hey,
you gotta say
hey,
hi,
girl.
girl. She's waving. But we have Poet Goddess Speed.
Hello.
Awesome. And our wonderful guest, I'll let you say your name.
Lavynder Lee, baby.
Absolutely. She is adorable. I wish y'all could see who she was, how she looks. She's so cute today. So, Lavynder, today we are welcoming you. We know you as a lifestyle blogger and a social activist. Talk to us, first of all, about how you're doing. I know you said you were busy.
I'm busy. Well, I am a mother of 2 small children. I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old.
Ooh, and you look amazing and have time for makeup?
Ma'am.
Oh,
I have to start at 6 in the morning. just to even, still didn't make it on time. Because even though I have a schedule, the kids are like, you thought.
So us, right.
But yes, I'm a mom. I am a wife. I am a boss, a business owner. Lisa and I actually met in the mommy group that I started for about 4 years ago.
Okay.
Because I was pregnant with my first child and I didn't know
what to do.
I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
I didn't know anything. And I'm always one to ask questions.
Right.
So I said, who can I ask? Other moms.
Right.
That's the only thing I know how to do. And it turns out everybody in that community needed our group. And so our group, the Houston Mommy Group, shout out y'all. Our group is non-judgmental. I mean, you can judge silently, but we don't allow it in the group. You can talk about everything. We have talked about sex toys.
Okay.
We have talked about marriage, financial, you name circumcision, piercing, everything you name it, because you need a place to go.
Okay.
They need a place to go to vent. We try to support the mom businesses. I know I found my realtor in my group. Okay. And I've referred her to everyone. Okay. So, I'm about supporting my community real time. We're not on Facebook only. We do donation drives and we have events. Facebook is it's not just for show. Right. I'm about walking the walk and talking the talk. Right. So if I say I'm going to support mothers, then I need to do that not from behind my keyboard.
Absolutely. That's so real, and create opportunities for them to come together.
Yes, ma'am.
And so, is the mommy group your main focus, or what are the other businesses that you have?
So I'm gonna give you a little backstory that I'll explain. So I've been working in education for about 3 years. Okay. I had been planning on becoming a teacher because I want to make a difference. That's like my whole thing, is making a difference, and I want to be on the ground where it happens. Right. And so I worked in Aldine ISD, I worked in Spring Branch ISD, and my last position was in Katy ISD. Okay. And if you're not in education, you don't know how our babies are being treated. Right. Really treated. Right. And these principals and admin who are supposed to be nurturing our children, because we give our children to you for 8 hours a day. Right. We're kind of co-parenting here. Right. Absolutely. So when I would see that children are just being judged on how they look. They're being passed from grade to grade. I don't want to deal with this kid. I don't want to. The teachers are telling the next grade teacher what to expect from this child. It's like you're absolutely setting them up for failure. Right. And it didn't matter which school district I was in. You saw this. I saw it the same, whether it's Katy, which is very affluent, or whether it's Aldine, which is very, very low income. Didn't matter. It did not matter which district. And so I was going to change my focus into special ed. So I went into special ed in Spring Branch, and girl, like CPS cases, so many caseworker interviews I had to do. And it's just like, when do I get to teach? I'm a teacher as well. Okay. So when do I get to teach? When do I get to teach? Which meetings and this and that. You don't get to. There is no teaching. First of all, we teach into a test. Like, don't even get me started on that. But so when I was in Katy during COVID, our principal, she decided that she was going to single me out of everybody. And that's because when it was Black History Month, She didn't even acknowledge it. There was no calendar. There was no mention of it on the announcements. There was nothing. Like, it was like Black History Month came and went, and it just didn't happen.
Right.
And so I emailed her and I said, as a staff member of color, I'm very disappointed. You know, that they can make this curated calendar. It's Find a Penny Day and Wear Jeans Day, but you couldn't find, like, there was nothing.
And there are 28 days for you to be able to.
Thank you.
You have opportunities.
You have plenty, and it was a leap year, so I think we had 29.
Right.
So you had a whole extra, what? And so after that, I had a target on my back because you are not going to treat me any old kind of way. You are not going to treat me any old kind of, I advocate for myself. And I guess my mouth is too big because she made sure she got rid of me. I tried to resign. 3 days later, I got a termination letter.
Wow.
She was trying to have us come back during quarantine. She called my baby's daycare to make sure they were only accepting, essential workers. I'm like, are you doing this for every single person on your staff?
Right.
Calling me every day. My baby, I was breastfeeding at the time, calling me in the morning, talking about, you need to be doing this. I'm like, my baby is screaming. It's her nap time. Well, you have work to do. My baby's schedule existed before quarantine and COVID. So I need to put her down for a nap. We need to have this conversation right now. I'm like, ma'am. And so she created a scenario where I was in subordinate code for Black women with an attitude. Then even tried to block me, and I'm still fighting it, for unemployment.
Wow. Now that is real effort.
She went hard.
Right. That is real effort.
And the district helped her do it. I tried to file a complaint, and they said, well, we'll just put you on this leave that cuts your salary to 1/3.
What? Oh my word. How are you supposed to? Okay.
And so from when that happened, I was like, okay, so education's not going to happen because I have a big mouth and they don't like that. So I said, I'm going to pivot to politics. And so I started, I'm going to finish my degree and then I'm going to get my MBA because she's running for mayor of Houston in the next election.
Oh, wow.
Because I need to, I'm serious about supporting the community.
Let's go.
I'm going to unleash my army of mothers on Houston. We're going to clean it up.
Let's go.
Yes, ma'am.
I love the ambition and the point of, I want to see change, so I am doing what I need to
be the change you want to see.
Absolutely. Yes. Awesome. So I was going to ask what you're passionate about.
I answered that one.
You've already clearly told us, and I love that. And I love that you are focusing on mothers because that is truly where children learn first.
Yes.
And if we can build coalitions within motherhoods and mothers, then there are opportunities for changing their minds, for teaching our kids differently.
Yes, ma'am.
So that is a really powerful force that you're working with.
Yes, ma'am.
So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So what makes you different though? What has given you this passion for, I know you said, why not go to talk to moms, but it's one thing to be like, let me sit at your feet and take in your wisdom. It sounds like you've created a community out of your questions and wanting to provide a space. So what is it that makes you different in your approach to helping people and affecting change?
I think my authenticity, because always what you see is what you get with me. No matter where I am at, no matter if it's on Facebook, no matter if it's not, I am the same. Because I believe in being true to myself. And if people don't like that, okay, then we're just not for each other, sweetheart. And I think another thing about me is that I am unbothered by people who don't like me or don't support. Unbothered. It's because my motto is, I don't care about the things I don't care about. So if I don't care about you, you don't exist to me. It's not out of malice. I only have this much space to do what I need to do. And worrying about somebody who is not supporting or bringing positivity, you don't exist, boo, at all.
That's right.
I was listening to an interview, one of my favorite drag queens, Miss Cracker, and she said, whatever you pour energy into will grow.
Absolutely.
So you have to decide if you're pouring positive energy into it or you're pouring negative energy into it. And so with the mommy group, and Lisa can back me up with this, with the mommy group, I am always pouring positivity into it. I cannot tell you how many private messages I get every day from moms. I know you're the only person that would know. I know you're the only person that can help me. And if I can't help, honey, I'm gonna find the reason.
Yes. Absolutely, I see it all over you. I'm
gonna find it, honey.
Right. If you can't answer, you gotta figure out where.
I've worked in a lot of different industries. I've been in education. I've been in entertainment. I've been in finance. I've been in human. I've done a little bit of everything.
Okay.
A Jill of all trades, if you will.
Amen.
So if I don't know, somebody else is gonna know.
Right.
But right. I want to make sure I get your name. Like, I don't have the answer right now, but I'll get back to you.
Right.
Yeah, give me a minute.
Right.
And I believe in supporting people in their dreams. Like, what is your dream? You want to be an artist. Okay, how can I support you? Let me find people who can support you. If I can't, I will find it for you, because why not? It takes nothing away from me to do for you.
Right.
That is my passion. I am passionate about helping people in any way that I can.
Awesome. That is so, and you don't find that as much today, especially with young folks, because a lot of what they've seen is what has helping somebody else got.
Right.
So let me figure out how to get mine, and then when I got it, I'll reach back. Right. And so I love if it benefits me. But what I love is that what I hear you saying is that with a rising tide lifts all boats. So as I'm able to come up and learn more, then I'm able to provide more and help others come up and learn more. So I love that, and I appreciate that representation in the millennials. So what is your biggest success story besides the baby? Because I know that's a mommy pride girl, and I know they're amazing. But besides the babies, what has been your biggest point of pride or greatest accomplishment?
I would say recently, and it came at a time when I was feeling very low. I got 2 emails in my professional inbox, one was from the New York Times. And yes, I wanted to interview me about parenting during this 6 months.
Oh, that is huge.
Right. And I was like, clutching my pearls, girl. Like
how did you know me? Right.
But I guess because my mouth is so big, it travels everywhere. So that article should be coming out either next week or the following week. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And then I also got an email that week. I am doing influencing, but I'm trying to be an influencer to create social change. Like I want to kind of do a campaign that's based on my influence. So if I have like 100,000 followers, these people already know me. They know I'm in the community. Those are easy votes.
Yes.
Those are easy votes.
Yes.
And so, if you can't vote for me, someone who you're going to make sure they vote for me.
Right.
And so I'm trying to change the way that we look at politics and the way we look at respectability politics.
Okay.
Like, for example, on my Instagram, I have semi-nude photos up because I'm proud of myself and I don't feel any shame. I don't want anybody to be ashamed of the body that they're in. Celebrate yourself, honey. Man, woman, gender fluid, doesn't matter. Celebrate your body.
Right.
And people ask me, well, are you going to take those down? Why?
Right.
So because you can see my breasts or it's like covered up, that makes me less qualified?
Listen, okay, the FLOTUS, I have seen her.
We've seen her actual areolas.
I know I've seen her
her vagina?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, all of it.
Publicly.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you take it down, then that's to indicate that there's something that you can use to shame me.
Thank you.
And there's nothing to shame me. I put it up because I wanted it up.
Thank you.
And why would I remove it? Because I am taking this detour. Not even a detour. I am going in this direction.
Right.
Absolutely.
And it's like, but respectability politics.
Right.
Every single politician, let's talk about male politicians only. You're either in the closet or you are sending pictures of your penis to women, or you're not a respectable person. You don't walk the walk or talk the talk at all. Yet,
and we don't know this until you get caught.
Thank you.
And the assumption is that there's something that you need to be ashamed of as a woman.
And I am not.
Or, I have to be more pious.
Modest or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it's like, even with that, that's a double-edged sword. Women who are more modest, well, they're prudes.
Right.
They're ice queens.
Right.
Women who are less modest, like, let's even take WAP for an example.
Right.
Oh, y'all nasty women.
Oh, you're nasty.
Right.
You're a nasty woman.
You're
You're a nasty woman. Oh, you should be ashamed. Ashamed of what, sir?
I'm really nasty, by the way.
Oh gosh. Whole other show.
But it's like, and I am about, like, because parenting, when I was growing up, parenting was do as I say, not as I do.
Absolutely.
And I am not teaching that to my daughters. I am about breaking generational curses, especially in the Black community with raising our kids. And I want to reflect what I want my daughters to be, to emulate. And that is a person that is fully comfortable with themselves and that celebrates other people. And, I'm not going to right now, but I don't, me and my husband, we curse around our children, not at them, but it's just how we talk. Because cursing is not the worst thing in the world. It's how you treat people. Because you can never say a curse word. You can be up in church every single Sunday and still tearing down people.
You're right. You are right. You are absolutely right.
Authenticity.
Absolutely.
That's my thing.
That's right. Okay. So how can our listeners get in touch with you? How can we find you?
I would say you can find me on Instagram. Definitely. It is Lavynder_Lee, Lavynder with a Y. And DM me, boo, hit me up. Let's work together. I mean, how can I help you?
Awesome.
I want to lift everybody up in our community. Let's do it.
Awesome. So let me ask you one more question. So when you say a lifestyle blogger,
yes,
is that the mommy part of it where you're?
Well, I am doing something. I'm kind of in my own niche where it's Black lifestyle blogger because I'm focusing on Black-owned businesses.
So what is a lifestyle blogger?
Lifestyle covers beauty, it covers home, it covers DIY, it covers a little bit of everything. If you don't want to be specific to parenting, or if you don't want to be specific to home decor, you can say lifestyle because that allows you to touch on everything. And I want to focus in on that on Black women-owned businesses. Okay, so when you say Black lifestyle, it is specifically Black women-owned businesses that would be within that lifestyle. Yes, in that sphere. Yes. Okay. Are there any women that you can think of now that you want to put on and let us know, like, hey, check this person out? Oh, girl, you caught me off top. Let me see. I want to shout out my hairstylist, Megan. She's amazing at Style by Me. Go see her and Katie. Trinice Matthews, who is the director of my children's daycare. She's amazing. And just the mommy group in general. Hey, girl. Awesome. Hey, sis. How are you? All right. We'll be definitely reaching out so we can give y'all opportunities to advertise and stuff. But we want to take a second and we will be right back after this message.
Don't let social distancing have you out here looking dusty. Get your sexy back at exclusive barbershop. Steph B. the Barber, offering haircuts for men, women, and children, as well as spa treatments and hair and beard enhancement.
Don't let social distancing have you out here looking dusty. Get your sexy back at Exclusive Cuts Barbershop with Steph B. the Barber, offering haircuts for men, women, and children, as well as spa treatments and hair and beard enhancement. There's no better way to boost your confidence, improve your appearance, and accentuate your best features. Put your best foot forward and make a lasting impression with a fresh haircut and Ladies, are you tired of cramps, yeast infections, hot flashes, or painful sex? V-Steaming can help. Detox your vagina, sis, with phenomenal Ladies V-Steam. Vaginal detox has many great benefits, increases fertility, enhances your sex life, reduces stress, and restores your pH balance. Call Phenomenal Ladies V-Steam at 832-553-2100. Renew and revitalize your vaginal area and awaken your inner goddess. Book your appointment today at 832-553-2100 and tell them Stunner Radio sent you.
Coffee with a side of tea. We have Miss Poet Goddess Speed. Hello. We have Lisa the Boss Lady. Hi. We have Miss Lavynder Lee hanging out with us at the table today. She didn't bring her coffee, but we got you. I didn't. Hey, okay. And so we have a new segment today called Travel Tea with Lisa the Boss Lady. So Lisa, talk to us about what travel is going to look like in 2021. Talk to us about where you went on vacation last weekend. Give us all of your business.
Well, travel for 2021 is looking a lot more optimistic than 2020, of course. Okay. I did expect for cruising to be suspended through the end of the year. I did expect that, even though it kind of came at the last minute. I pretty much expected it because a lot of people were saying, oh, it's just not safe, or oh, blah, blah, blah. That is not the case. The case is that the CDC would not even give the Cruise Line International Association, CLIA, they would not even give them the protocols to follow. So how can you follow a protocol that you haven't given? Right. And that is the reason why. It's not because that it was just simply unsafe. They didn't have the measurements to say how unsafe it was. So I kind of anticipated that it would be suspended this year. However, we are looking forward to cruising next year. And it's my understanding that Royal Caribbean is going to extend the option to some of us travel agents to go on cruises first.
Oh, wow.
Sign me up. Meow.
Meow.
I'll go with you.
Meow.
Put me down.
Your bag.
And so I do definitely, I am willing to sacrifice that for you guys.
Oh,
You know, I'm
Thank
willing
you.
to
I
make that.
appreciate that.
Thank you for your service.
You're so selfless.
Is that
I
how you
appreciate
almost
that.
died this week?
I almost died kickboxing.
Oh,
Oh, wait, let me put that down. You're dead.
So,
I'm curious.
She died, so it wasn't even three completed deaths.
and I wrote facts.
Already.
I am looking forward to traveling everywhere in 2021, but definitely on cruising. 2020 was supposed to be a break on cruising for my family anyway,
In
because
general.
we cruised 3 times in 2019.
Oh,
So 2020 was supposed to be our land year.
Okay.
It didn't happen because
Okay.
Canada closed their borders.
Okay.
I was going to be an accredited cruise counselor, and now I'm still just a certified cruise counselor
Okay.
because they closed Cruise 360. Which
What's
was
the
in
difference
Florida.
between the two?
Right.
Accredited is just more experience, more knowledge,
Okay.
and it's cuter.
Okay. Better on your resume?
It looks better.
Okay, got it.
On my Leo card, it's prettier.
Oh, okay. I see. Does that mean you get to charge a little more for your services?
No, I don't charge for my service.
Oh, really?
At all, no.
Oh, wow.
The supplier pays me, not you.
Oh,
Really?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So for people who think that you have to pay more for using an agent, that is absolutely false. You do not pay me. The supplier pays me.
Okay.
Okay.
And the supplier is the cruise line.
It's the cruise line, it's the all-inclusive resort, it's the rental
Okay.
car, it's the hotel, it's
Oh, you do the whole
wow.
thing.
all of it. I do
I need a
everything.
vacation like yesterday.
Okay.
Same.
Everything.
All right.
Everything. I personally make sure that I take care of my clients and I advocate for my clients. That's the difference. The
Mhm.
difference is when you are an agent and you have an agent behind you booking travel, we
Mhm.
advocate for you.
Right.
Just like some of those people who were booking on booking.com because I found it cheaper on them.
Mhm.
When you got to Punta Cana,
You have no
you were locked out of
protections.
your room
Mhm.
because booking.com did not pay for your reservation.
So you paid them and booking was like, I'm gonna just keep this.
And that's exactly what they did. And if you didn't have the funds to pay for it
Crazy.
again, then
Then
you're
you
locked
didn't.
out of your hotel room.
Wow.
And when you call
And
them,
you're-
the phone is off the hook because they filed bankruptcy. And it's on my page, guys, because I shared it when it happened.
What?
Because a lot of people tell me that I talk bad about booking.com and Airbnb or whatever because it's my competition. I don't have any competition.
I'm my only competition.
I just need
That's
people to
right.
know that.
That's right.
I don't have any competition. I
Right.
tell you the truth because I care enough about you
Right.
to tell you the truth.
Right.
And the reason that I spoke about that is because you get what you pay for. Cheaper is not always better.
That's right.
And
It never is, really.
if you would have booked that with me and you got locked out of your hotel room, I'm gonna call them and they're gonna fix
Right.
it. Not now, but right now,
Right.
because I'm Lisa and I'm with IntelliTravel.
Right.
The
Period.
boss.
Exactly.
Period.
So, and that I have proof of that.
Yeah.
I have a track record of that, and so does IntelliTravel
Yeah.
for 30 years.
Come on.
Right.
Come
So
on.
it's not that I'm saying, well, book
Trust
with me
me.
because
Right.
I'm telling you book with me because I can take care of you. Now what you find on Expedia or somewhere else may be cheaper
Right.
to you,
Right.
until you hit checkout.
Right, right,
and
right,
all those
right.
fees pop up.
Come on.
Or you show up
Come
and
on.
those fees pop up.
Come
Because
on.
there's fees that you have to pay in person.
Right.
You know, it may be
And they
cheaper,
don't
but
communicate.
even without that, it may be cheaper.
Right.
But what you're getting is me, and I'm priceless.
And exactly, and that's a lot of stress to try to be maintaining on your own, and you're getting ready to go to a vacation. And the other thing is that there's that fine print thing that as a regular person, I'm not gonna know what all of this lingo
I'm
means.
not gonna read it either.
It's, first of all, it's too small. I can't read it.
And there's some things that you
And
don't
there's
know
some
to
things
ask
that I
for.
don't
Right,
know.
right.
And that is the benefit of having a travel agent. Like when we went on our honeymoon, there were so many things that were just amenity. Like we were like, why are there 5 bottles of wine in here? Why are
Why
they?
did you even ask that?
But I was
I'll just take
just
all these.
I'm gonna be here for a week. Don't put nothing in my room that ain't already paid for.
True that.
Because I ain't gonna be popping up with no Pringles. And you're like 98 pesos, please. Because we were in a lot of college. I was being racist. And I was just like, so I'm asking questions. But I was like, okay, did you know we were getting all of this? So it was just different things that our travel agent, who was also a black lady, who She just did those things. Like she didn't tell us we were gonna have them.
I never tell.
They
what
paid
all you're gonna
for
get.
she whatever package she gave us. They gave us pictures. So those were the wedding pictures that we didn't get to take. Like there were just so many treats that I was just like, we never would have known to say, want, ask. So the benefit of having a travel agent is exponentially more than if you save an extra $1,000 because that's stress.
Well, remember back in the day, like I guess maybe pre-2000, maybe that's how people traveled. They went to a travel agency.
Right.
And for me, it's a little nerve-wracking because I'm very type A. Like I know exactly, I want an itinerary. I'm making color codes and stuff. But now that I know Lisa, you can go ahead and take all of that off.
I'll say that to you so that you can have it.
Yes,
right.
But I don't have to do it.
Exactly, but you don't have to do it. I'm going to send you the itinerary so you can know everything. But there are going to be some little extra things. And if you're going on a cruise with a large group of 20 or more people, there will be several surprises that you won't know.
So what's the benefit of cruise versus resort? Like which one would you recommend and why?
I'm going to always say cruise.
Okay, tell me
because I like going to 4 different places versus one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm a person that if you take me out to eat, I want chicken, I want fish, I want salad, I want,
I want the sampling platter.
That's what I want with everything. And so that's the reason that I like cruising because I can go to Jamaica, Haiti, the Bahamas, and it's another place we're going to. This is where we're going in August on the Allure.
Puerto Rico.
It's somewhere else. I think it may be Cozumel. I'm not sure where all we're going.
Sure.
But we're going to be on the Allure, which she's amazing. We've been on her before, so we're happy. We don't care.
Okay.
But that's why we're going to that because we're going to all those 4 places at the same time.
Okay.
But also because all the onboard activities are included.
Okay.
So and then you can go walk and eat all day. And it's all included.
Right.
Now, at an all-inclusive resort, that is the case as well. But all-inclusive exists majorly in the Caribbean. You can't get that in the U.S.
Right.
You can't get that in other places. So you don't really get all-inclusive that much. So cruising to me, plus you only have to unpack one time. But you can do something different every day on board. Right. Like ice skating, they have a park, they have all kinds of things.
Okay. So on the boat,
on the Allure, there is a park. It's called Central Park, and it's just like Central Park. There's birds in the trees. It's open air too, so we got rained on. Like it's literally, it's beautiful. And at night they light it up they put the clear light. Yeah. So it looks like it's beautiful.
I only cruised one time and it was on Carnival. And
I am a Carnival girl.
Okay, but this is my point is that that's just how you but I will say that now getting all the information I'm getting for you, because I said I was like never again.
Right.
Never again.
Same.
But now that I know,
then
I will come to you and say, here, what cruise do you suggest? I want to go here. And so I want to help you grow your business. So we don't talk, girl.
Same, and especially that you are a cruiser,
right?
It's one thing to have a travel agent. Exactly. One thing to have a travel agent who can speak about what the cruise offers, but for it to be like, this is what I do.
I just got back.
Time is cruising. So let me tell you the benefits of this one over this one over this one over this one. All of them are great. Absolutely. But let me let you know which one will, from what you've told me, fit your interests.
I go live on everything that I do. I go live because not only do I want to tell you about it, but I want you to see it.
Right.
I want you to see it,
and I'm not making it up.
Exactly. You know exactly what I'm doing, and I'm very transparent. Yes. I'm transparent. My life is an open book. If there's some things that I don't tell y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all. Ain't gonna tell y'all, but y'all will find out. But I don't tell y'all everything. But the majority of my life is transparent because what you see is what you get. The same. It just is. Now, what I did last weekend, I went to San Antonio.
Okay, I was about to
my husband was terminated from his job on Thursday, which was the day before his day off.
That was a real Friday moment. Friday.
When he called me on my lunch break, I was like, well, at least it wasn't your day off.
Right.
That's all I can say. I am not upset. Good. He is not upset.
Good.
We feel
liberated.
Because it frees up more time for him to help me do what I have to do, so that when I come home, I can focus all of my time on him and the kids.
Sure.
Because I was it was a lot.
Stress.
It was a whole lot. And immediately he jumped into that. So now he's going to be cooking full time.
Yay!
He does
such
meal
a
preps.
chef, girl.
Where is your house
Girl.
at? He does meal
We're gonna
preps.
plan
He
a
does.
visit
I got
to
him.
their house. We're gonna
Where
plan
he's
it.
making
He's
taste
making
tests.
seafood
Of
lasagna
course.
right now.
That place.
He's making the seafood lasagna and some boudin balls right now.
Okay.
And
Yeah. Thank you.
so
Thank you.
that is what we are going to focus on. And he's a travel agent as well. He focuses
Awesome.
more on the land packages than
I
the
love
cruising.
that.
But he does love cruising.
I
Do either
love
one of you do trains? Because I've been dying to take a
Me
train.
too. Me too.
We
And
do.
I just don't know where
We
to
do.
go.
Right.
We do with Amtrak.
Me
Yes,
too.
Because I've been there's
I
so
don't
much
wanna
of
do
the
it.
country, and
Yeah,
then
I don't wanna
also flying is not as good for the environment.
Right.
And train travel used to be very big in the 60s, and so I want to
mhm.
I want to go on a
Me
I want to
too.
go just to see, you know.
I want the experience.
My
I want a
business partner.
quick one. I want a quick one.
Yeah.
Here to
Okay.
Dallas, maybe.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
then back.
I'll get
So,
with that.
Okay.
My business partner wants to do it. There's, I think it's a 200 one that's across the country or whatever. It's 200 for us. I don't know how much it is for everybody.
$200?
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah, yes, and it's like across the country. But I am not I don't like to sit for more than 6 hours and, while I'm riding.
That's why I do
Fly me.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yes.
So
I'm playing girl.
yeah, and so the San Antonio thing was that because we were
Okay.
decompressing from the news. We were
Right.
celebrating the news, but we were decompressing from everything,
Right.
and we wanted to just go away and be quiet.
That's good.
The experience was awesome because I have not just traveled anywhere like that since COVID.
Mhm.
I've been to Dallas, but just to see my parents.
Mhm.
We were at the Fairfield right by the Riverwalk,
Mhm.
and it was touchless. It was like very
So
the easy
good.
experience.
Yeah.
Like I literally walked up and stuck my credit card in there,
Right.
stuck my group. That was it. And then they had these scooter things in front that they offered to you for free. And I noticed that I saw it around the city a lot. They bike ride a lot in San Antonio, and they do the scooter things.
Mhm.
So I was like, that was interesting. We went to the Riverwalk, and I thought, okay, well, maybe it's not going to be that crowded. However, it was Halloween.
Oh yeah.
And I saw Jasmine and Aladdin. I saw a lot of people,
Right.
and it was a great experience. There wasn't any, it was social distancing,
Mhm.
but it didn't seem, there was no air of, oh, don't touch me, don't get away. It was
Right.
very relaxed,
Right.
and even though there was a lot of people around, it was still
They were
relaxed.
respectful.
Mhm.
We went to the Lovelock Bridge. There was nobody there. Nobody there. It was gorgeous to me. Just the concept of it was gorgeous to me. And so of course we did a lock,
Yes.
and it was just, there was nobody there until we got there. There was a couple of people that came, but it was very quiet and
Mhm.
calming.
Okay.
And we intend to go somewhere once a month
Okay.
and let you guys know. Like, as you know,
Awesome.
I went live several times.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do.
That's
We'll
awesome.
be going to New Orleans on the 27th.
That's right.
And from there, we're going to Destin on the
Okay.
28th, and we'll stay until the 1st.
Awesome.
The 27th is our anniversary, so we're going, for that.
Yeah.
And so I will document the entire trip. Of course, I stay in Marriott hotels,
Yes,
so
me
it's
too.
not going to be that much of a change up
Right.
for me because I'm
Right.
Marriott certified, so I
Okay.
give them for
that benefit.
yeah. So we're in Marriott hotels everywhere we go. So
Okay.
I
Yeah.
want to find out when you are going to book this girlfriend's wind down weekend.
I'm sorry,
Because
what?
I am
Yes, tell me.
determined to get to. I am a winery person, but
I
I
am
have
too.
yet to go. So it's like all in my head and all in my heart, and it's been there for like 5 years, but I have not made one. And I think it's because I wanted to go with girlfriends, and I haven't really had any, because that's an experience. And so now that I got the Stunner ladies, I'm like, how can we do this? So we're gonna talk about that one.
absolutely.
But first, let's take a break really quickly, and we'll be right back.
Attention all divas.
Yes.
Man, we planning all
sophistication.
All of
them. Every single trip. Have you ever done one?
Attention all divas, fashionistas, and ladies of style and sophistication. Lisa Danae's Diva Den is now open for your online shopping pleasure. We offer custom designs created exclusively for the Diva Den, including our Queen collection, specifically designed with you in mind. Choose from tees, tanks, hoodies, leggings, face masks, and home decor. Tired of those cookie cutter looks and boring styling options? The Diva Den can help you get your shine on. Visit us today at www.lisadene.com/Diva Den and tell them Stunner Radio sent you.
I was sent this. There's a black-owned winery in Houston, Emma Rose Winery.
I'm going.
Yeah, I want to go. It looks amazing.
I'm not a whiner, but I mean, I'll go.
Yeah, 5 seconds.
Summerradio.com to register today. After all, it's not about who you know, but who knows you.
Welcome back to Black Coffee with a Side of Tea. You still have Poet Goddess Fee here with us.
Hello.
You got Lisa the Boss Lady. You got Miss Lavynder Lee.
Hello.
And we have our We See You Sis segment. It's going to be super brief today because all I have to say is congratulations. So if you followed last week or maybe 2 weeks before, we had a guest on the Love Power Radio show who was running for District 400. No, let me do this again. Judge of the 400th District for Fort Bend County here in Texas. And her name is Tamika Carter, and she won her election. So congratulations.
Yay!
Thank you to friend of the show. We are so proud of her. So if you get the opportunity, I was really excited to hear some of her initiatives, which included like making sure there was support for folks who were mentally ill, who had gotten caught up in the judicial system. She's recognized as an attorney because she was ADA for Fort Bend County. She's recognized opportunities for making legislative changes that she had proposed to support those who have mental illness and have found themselves in a situation with the legal field, or the justice field. What is it? When we're talking about like criminal justice, that's what it is. And so just really grateful for the things that she is going to be doing and the plans that she has in place as this she gets to step into this role next year. So congratulations. We see you, sis. We are so proud of you, and we look forward to having you on another Stunner show really soon. And so we're going to get ready to take this tea to go. So we're going to pass the mic to Poet Goddess Fee for our weekly inspiration and wrap up. So what you got for us, Fee?
Well, let me start it off like this. David Walker, Henry Garnett, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King Jr., the Civil Rights Movement, the Black Panther parties, preachers, gangs, Sandra Bland, our modern day thug. What do they all share? The journey of racism, discrimination, Jim Crow law, segregation in this prejudiced nation.
If you're looking for a keynote speaker for your next event, look no further than Miss Mimi of Mimi Speaks, specializing in panel discussions, women's luncheons and conferences, and fashion shows and trade shows. Miss Mimi brings her unique blend of experience and training to make a lasting impression on your guests and clients. With powerful, engaging, thought-provoking topics and presentations, Miss Mimi will provide your guests with meaningful takeaways and life-changing revelations. Also available for red carpet interviews and premieres. Email us today at iammissmeme@gmail.com for booking information. That's iammissmeme@gmail.com. If you're looking